Now, I'm actually really excited to make this video because I get to share all the good stuff, unlike all the bad stuff in the last video. I'm giving you guys all the transparency in my journey in the Section 8 market. My goal this year is to get to 15 doors. I think I'm going to get there. I think I might actually surpass it, but we'll wait and see. Follow along if you want to see this journey. Now, what you came here for, all the good stuff about Section 8. So the government's going to pay me every single month, guaranteed. The government's not going to miss their payments. The tenant has a very small portion of that. I think it's about $100 out of the $1,300 I'm getting from this home. I actually just rented another home this past weekend too, which is awesome. So 2 out of the 4 rented currently. We're going to add more here soon. I'll update you guys on that. Anyways, I'm getting $1,000 deposited in my account every single month after all my expenses. So it's property management, insurance, taxes, things like that. I can do this because I don't have a mortgage in this home. This home all in cost me $120,000, which ironically is on the high end for these homes. Now, some of you may know I'm in the market called Birmingham, Alabama. It's an awesome market. We're doing only Section 8, which there's plenty of Section 8. I think the wait list is around 5 to 7 years. So there's no shortage of tenants, anything like that. Now, the good news is I'm actually getting this property appraised soon, so I can get it refinanced, pull all my equity out, and rinse and repeat this process. Meaning I'll have a cash flowing home that's paying down the principal and interest, meaning the loan, and I can have continued equity building and cash flow, and I'm going to buy other homes while getting appreciation. That's a trifecta right there that'll build wealth. Now, most people are going to jump the gun and call me a slumlord and saying I'm just throwing any tenant in any house and collecting rents and going as cheap as I can. Trust me with this, we're turning an uninhabitable home into a livable home for an entire family. Most of the time, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. A lot of these are single mothers that are on the Section 8 program just trying to get their kids in a home and live comfortably. For some of them, this is the dream to be in the Section 8 program and get a nice home to live in. We're building a nice place. Everything in here is new. I can confidently say that, and no issues are going to happen for a long time because everything's new. Water heater, appliances, flooring, all these things. Now, all aside from providing value, I am trying to build wealth. So how do I do that? I do that by making connections. I make connections with my contractor. I get cheaper prices. I make connections with the realtors. I catch trends. I get cheaper homes. I make connections with investors. I show them my track record. I raise capital. I buy more homes. Everything's about connections. I had to even go back and add property management in there because I called them and I said, hey, my houses aren't renting. I need these things rented. My holding costs are going to go over budget. What did they do? They bumped me to the top of the list and they got tenants in there right away. They put me on the priorities. They made calls. They even had people that they were talking to on the program that needed places and they recommended mine right away. You can do this with the housing authority. You can do this with property management. Connections are everything. So currently I have 2 investors on the sidelines that want to get involved, one with a large amount of capital and one with a decent amount of capital. So I'm deciding how I want to play this out and how I want to scale up because things are going to start to happen really fast. Like I said, I can't fit everything in this video, but I'm trying to share as much game as I can with you guys and give you the full transparency. My game plan, as simple as this, is get the cash flow, which is your day-to-day job, get the business, which is the real estate, and then scale the business, which is get investors involved. Leave any questions below.